up, you beautiful nerds? I'm the one and only Uncle Black, and welcome to the Uncle Black Show tonight. It's been a while. Happy New Year to all you far and wide. And it's been way too long since you've seen my beautiful face. All right, so you know how we do it, you know how we roll. So we're just going to bust right through this tonight. And let's have a show. Let's have some fun. And just check us out tonight. All right, so you know what's up. And for all you new people that have never seen this is going to be the most epicness you probably ever seen. If not, whatever. So let's kick it. Let's start it off with how we always started off. Don't puke. Don't get nervous. Let's just get nerd nauseous. It's a little chunky, if I must say so myself, like extra chunky. And we start off with this Burger King new meal. It is I call it the quad play. Look at that. I love Burger King. I'm a fat boy, so I gotta eat. But it looks like Burger King is bringing back the quad stacker as part of the returning BK stacker lineup. Look at how juicy that looks. And one of them actually has four patties. Let's break this down. In addition to the quad stacker, according to ChewBoom.com, the lineup includes the double stacker and the triple stacker. The BK double stacker has two beef patties. It sounds like I'm about to sing that McDonald's song. Layered with two slices of American cheese, bacon, and the stacker sauce on the sesame seed bun. It's a Big Mac. The triple stacker, the triple Big Mac. It includes three beef patties, three slices of American cheese, bacon, stacker sauce on a lightly toasted sesame seed bun. Now, I don't get the difference between one and two except the patties, but according to this, it says that the double stacker is on a sesame seed bun, and the triple stacker is a lightly toasted sesame seed bun. I'm gonna have to try those two. And finally, the quad stacker: four patties, four slices of American cheese, bacon, stacker sauce, all sandwiched between a sesame seed bun. Now, you got a couple of hours to take advantage of this. They become available today, January 5th, at participating locations nationwide. I don't know, man. Do you start with the double or do you start with the triple? Or maybe you just go straight to the quad. I think I will start with the double and work my way up. Someone better have 911 on call because that looks like it's dangerous. I can't wait. Maybe I'll record myself eating it, each and every one, and put that up. Maybe like a reel, maybe on Facebook, maybe on TikTok. We'll see. We'll see. Stuff ain't free. So if you want to contribute, let us know. You know, give us free. Just gift us stuff or whatever. Just let us know if you want to contribute to the show. Best way is by having your support. Um, Follow the links in the description, the affiliate links, all that cool stuff that follows. When you see this stuff. Now, next we have is something from the world of KFC. It is the pot pie. Now, since weed is illegal in Connecticut as of January 10th, I figured I call it the pot pie because I know a lot of people after hitting a dispensary, getting filled, they're gonna want some pot pie. Now, this I'm not a fan of pie. I'm not a fan of pot pie, so I'm not trying this. But again, Chew Boom. This is a signature pot pie that features tender bites of chicken, fried chicken, diced potatoes, peas, and carrots in a savory sauce and baked in flaky golden crust. Again, I don't like pot pie. I don't like, yeah, that's just gross. Um, you could have them a la carte for $5, or part of a pot pie meal where you get one pot pie served with a side of mashed potatoes and gravy, and your choice of a medium beverage, all for a whopping $7.99. That's actually not half bad the price, considering you go somewhere else and you're $12 for a meal. So that's actually not bad. And it's probably filling and it's probably healthier than the other alternatives. Um, but your chicken pot pies have been around for a staple of KFC's menu. At this time of year, it sounds, I don't know, fathomable. I just won't try it though. I just won't. But if you happen to be out there in the world of the interwebs and you try it, please let us know what you think. Because I know I'm not trying it. Not for nothing. I'm sorry. You can't pay me enough to try pot pie. Um, mm-mm, mm-mm-mm. Nope. But that's all we got with the food news today. And before we get into our next segment, want to remind you to make sure you check us out on Saturday, the Saturday show, Nerd Talk Happy Hour, with our four hosts. And we might have a special guest this week. Should be on around 7:15 ish, around there, earlier than usual, but it works. And so, make sure you check us out. Lady Mocha, Dynamite Kalo, Stoyer Crew, and of course yourself, yours truly, the one and only Uncle Black. And you can find us on all socials. Find me on socials. Yeah, I'm gonna have to update my handles so you can find me easier. But you'll find me. So next thing we're going to get into is a gaming news. You know, our music's been cutting out. I don't know why. Um, Epic Games. FCC's going after everybody lately. First, we had them going after Microsoft and antitrust looking into the acquisition of Activision. And now they find Epic Games with more than $500 million um, dollars over their unfair microtransaction practices. And not the FCC, the FTC. I'm sorry. Um, According to IGN.com, the FTC claims that Epic tricked players with deceptive setting practices. Um, Epic Games will have to pay over $520 million design tricks that are meant to dupe millions of players into making unintentional purchases in Fortnite. Um, this story dates back a couple of weeks now, so you probably have heard of it, back to December 19th. Um, but it comes from two separate record-breaking settlements. One which was for 275 million fine for violating the children's online privacy protection rule, which imposes limitations on websites and online services directed to children under the age of 13. Epic Games will also have to pay 245 million in refunds to customers over its dark patterns. Um, the FCC is claiming that Fortnite uses privacy invasive default settings and deceptive interfaces that trick players. Now, I could see that happening, where maybe a younger kid, and even an adult, um, presses the wrong button, or they just get tricked into buying something that they didn't want to buy. And I bet you they didn't get a refund from it. Um, Naughty, naughty, naughty. Shouldn't be doing that. And I hope to see that they crack down on this. I'm not a fan of Fortnite, and many people um, know that I'm not a fan of Fortnite. I just think it's garbage. It's a clone of PUBG and H1Z1 or whatever. Call of Duty has its own, but it's all these stupid microtransactions that they all have to make you a better player, and whatever. I'm just getting sick of it, and all these crossovers that Epic is bringing over to Fortnite. It's just garbage. Um, Also, they're saying that the voice chat settings are in the crosshairs of the FTC. So Epic is in a lot of trouble. Um, they're still a juggernaut, but you know and I'm sure that they could afford it. But trouble after trouble just doesn't bode well for a company. It hurts your pockets. It hurts your name. People may now shy away from playing a game. Parents might lock up, prevent their children from playing it. I don't blame them. I mean, again, I think the game's garbage, and doesn't really involve any talent to play it. And I know some people are out there going to be haters and challenge me and say I'm wrong. Well, suck it. Um, because again, I think it's garbage. Next up, we have is Zelda Tears of Kingdom. Is Tears of Kingdom, and I got the story named "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina." Um, so there are rumors, and as you see, and it's a tough, blurry picture. When the story broke, so I really couldn't get a better picture. But um, the rumor is that the Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is getting a Switch OLED model. That would be epic if they did come out with one. We haven't seen any really clear pictures um, of it, but I'm sure Nintendo is not going to miss the opportunity to cash cow on one of their intellectual properties again. So this was reported on December 30th by NintendoEverything.com. So it's a matter of time. The game's already been delayed. So by the time that comes out, might as well give us a 4K, not an OLED Switch, but maybe a Switch Pro like everybody thought we were going to get. But again, delays. So who knows when we're going to get that. But, you know, keep watching and we'll keep you informed as usual with the news of Tears of Kingdom Switch. Sorry, it's late. Kind of tired by the time I'm recording this. It's early morning where I am, so I do apologize. Um, Next story that we have. Oh, wow, it's nerds in the know. So, we got story and music for everything. So, or I have story and music for everything. So, let's introduce it. Sorry about that static. So, we have Band Hub. Oh man, I can't make this shit up if I wanted to. So YouTube, according to Mashable, YouTube has banned Pornhub's channels for multiple violations. Pornhub is claiming they have done nothing wrong. So their YouTube channel has been banned for violating community guidelines. No, it's not because of video. I'm laughing because I just I'm just gonna have to see what the hell they would have on their YouTube channel. What can they have that doesn't violate community guidelines? Now, what YouTube is saying, what they violated was linking to external website that hosts content, which wouldn't include stuff to be allowed on YouTube itself. And they like to enforce, you know how YouTube is. They like to enforce policies equally for everyone, and channels that repeatedly violate are dedicated to violate content and are terminated. And that's according to YouTube spokesman Jack Malon, as he told Variety. Um, Pornhub official, that was the actual name of the channel, cannot be accessed at this time. They actually had 900,000 subscribers before the channel was terminated. Like, seriously, what is on that channel? Why? Why? And, I'm curious. Oh, crap. I didn't even know they had that type of stuff on YouTube. I must be look like a noob or something, but I didn't think, yeah, I can't even share that screen. See what happens when I type in YouTube official and nothing. So I guess it is gone. And well, happy trails, I guess. I mean, why do you need a YouTube channel? Like, seriously, is it even necessary? Your logo says it all for yourself. I mean, what's the whole point? If the channel comes back, I'm sure everybody, the 900 subscribers, 900,000 subscribers, will be happy that the channel is back, and more. Actually, we got a cool another article about Pornhub coming this weekend, so be sure to check us out on the big show this Saturday on all our socials. Still laughing at it. I'm still laughing at it. Coral Man. Shit. I even anyway. I'm gonna curse anyway. So we all remember Coral from The Walking Dead. Carl. Coral. One Eye Willie. Probably one of the least liked characters in my opinion of The Walking Dead, but Coral, who was played by Chandler Riggs. Well, Chandler Riggs is officially playing Superman. Not in a Superman movie, though. No, not in a live action Superman or Man of Steel 2. Yes, so gotcha. Haha. He's actually going to be voicing Superman in the upcoming Justice League X RWBY. I don't know how I feel about that. I could not see him as Superman anyway. Um, but it's interesting. I'll bite. I'll bite and watch it most of the time. I don't know. Most of the time, the DC animated stuff is good anyway. And sorry, I'm gonna correct myself. It's not RWBY. It's Ruby. Shows how much I know. Eh. Next, this story though. This next story. We're sticking along the lines of DC right now. This next story has me stoked. Super stoked. You all remember him, Michael Rosenbaum from Smallville. In my opinion, he was probably, aside from Gene Hackman, probably the best Lex Luthor of today. the best Lex. I mean, we had Kevin Spacey. We had hmm, can't remember the other two. John Cryer on Supergirl. Oh my god, and the guy from the Social Network. I can't remember him, but he was the most recent to play and done the bald head of Lex Luthor to some extent. Um, but Michael Rosenbaum is hoping to return as the Lex Luthor in the DCU. How epic that fucking be? I think he played a wonderful Lex in Smallville. I think they would be missing an opportunity if they did not cast him as Lex Luthor. I think not only are you retying in Smallville, but I think he knows previously playing Lex Luthor. I think he has an up, and he's not too old. He's still not too young, but he's not too old. And there was always somewhat of an age difference between Lex and Superman. They weren't the same age, so they're age different. I mean, granted, Superman is older technically because where he came from, but anyway, um, I'm excited to see this. If this comes true, and James Gunn, Peter Safran, I know you're getting a whole bunch of shit because you got rid of what we know, Cavill. Um, but please listen to this one. I mean, Tom Welling for Superman. I wouldn't be mad. I think a lot of people wouldn't be mad, but I think if you're going to be introducing a younger Superman, then you give us Michael Rosenbaum, and if you're going to give us a younger Superman, you might as well give us um, Tom Welling too. I think he still has what it takes to be Superman. So time will tell. Again, you'll hear more from us if he gets cast. Um, we will break it. Well, we never break crap. But you will hear it from us at some point in time if you're a loyal watcher or whatever. But again, in my opinion, Michael Rosenbaum is the best Lex in ages. I don't care. I don't care. Being spied on. Now this is kind of creepy. I had read an article. Probably, yeah. I'm in Connecticut, so it was on our local NBC news. So, facial recognition tech got a mom booted from a Rockettes show when she was with her daughter and her Girl Scout troop over the holidays due to where she works. So apparently, Kelly Conlon and her daughter went into New York City the weekend after Thanksgiving as part of a Girl Scout field trip, and this is according to NBC Connecticut, to Radio City to see the Christmas Spectacular show. And if you've never seen it, you should see it at least once. So while they were there with the Girl Scout troops and other mothers um, to enjoy the show, Miss Conlon was not allowed to. She was asked to leave. So security showed up, already knew who she was, um, had her name, all her government and all her info, and told her that she could not be there. All because her law firm in New Jersey, where she works, is part of a case in litigation against MSG and MSG Entertainment, and it just happens to be, and it's a personal injury litigation um, for a restaurant venue that is now under MSG Entertainment. Like seriously, facial recognition to not allow people, like that's spooky. I mean, that's creepy that it knew who she was. They knew where she was sitting, where she worked. Like, get the f out of here, man. This is what we're coming to. Like seriously, this is what you waste technology on. to not allow a mother from spending time with her daughter and her daughter's troops to see a Christmas spectacular because of litigation? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, seriously, that's bullshit. Shame on you, MSG, for pulling that crap. And I know other companies out there are doing it, but really? Over that? It's not even like they're at Madison Square Garden. They're at Radio City. I get its own, but what if she goes to Las Vegas? She can't go to MSG out there in Las Vegas? I just wholeheartedly think that's just ridiculous. And it's part of the MSG policy that, anyone that's in legal litigation against them cannot partake in their venues. Bullshit, but I guess their rules are rules. But the fact that you're using facial recognition, that's kind of like violating something, someone's rights, someone, I don't know. Um, I just think it's fishy. Who else and what else are they watching? That's my big question is who else and what else are they watching? If we get more on this, of course we'll bring it to you. Don't forget to check us out on all socials and actually welcome to the world of TikTok. TikTok viewers watching this on my own personal account, um, testing something out. But so thank you for watching. If you are a TikToker, and hope you enjoy. Send us a feedback. Um, Links are in the description. So just please, thank you to the world of TikTok for welcoming us in. And next story that we have. Again, I'm tired, folks. I'm tired. Don't get it twisted. Again, yeah, folks. Twister too. It's just turning into like Sharknado. Um, the first one wasn't bad. I'm not complaining. The sequel, unnamed at this time, will be hitting theaters on July 19th, 2024. Are they going to call it Cyclone? Hurricane? The first one wasn't bad. Like I said, it came out in I can't remember. I think damn that long as I can't remember. I'm old. But it had Helen Hunt, Bill Paxton, um, 96. Jesus, that's a long time ago. I was damn. That's a long time ago. Well, I mean, I guess now with the time and rate of how they do movies and reboot them. Look how long it took us to get an Avatar. So Avatar 2. So I don't know. Maybe they'll call it F5. We'll see. Once we get a title, once we get more, and a trailer, which we're probably a year and a half away from it. Um, we'll be posting it up here for you people to watch and enjoy. This next one's crazy, but it makes sense. And tit for tat, I guess. Yep. The following preview has been approved for appropriate audiences by the Motion Picture Association of America. Now, that's not what the story is. So, lawsuit surrounding the 2019 film, uh, a 2019 film, a district judge, according to Variety, and a new ruling. The district judge ruled that on Tuesday, that on the 22nd of December, that movie studios can now be sued under false advertising laws if they release deceptive movie trailers. This comes from the 2019 movie Yesterday, which had Himesh Patel as the main man in a world without Beatles. Oh yes, I remember that movie. Um, oh yes, and it had Anna de Armas, um, and it had clips of her, and two fans of the actor filed a lawsuit in January alleging that they rented yesterday after seeing her in the trailer. However, once they saw the movie, they discovered that Anna de Armas was cut out of the film. Let's really unpack this, pervs. But man, if that was the case, I think I still got a leg to stand on. I could sue the crap out of Warner Brothers for the original Justice League that came out. False advertising. I mean, seriously, we thought we were getting something else. We got that crap. I'm sorry, and I'm not a, a fan of the Snyderverse, but I mean, I could think of many other movies where there was crap cut out that never made it. So I mean, this is just what this means is that these red band trailers, and a lot of times when movies are coming out, they hire a company to make trailers for them. They're gonna have to really make sure that the stuff that's being put out in the trailer is actually in the movie and isn't cut out. 'Cause if not, they're gonna have problems. And you know how people are; people will sue. So I'm gonna be watching trailers very closely, and I will be I'll be on the bandwagon. More incentive for me to go to the movies after watching a trailer. Um, I'm trying to think of which trailers I've seen where things were cut out other than Justice League. I'm sure there's a lot of them. Man, I was just talking about this Monday, excuse me. No, maybe it was Tuesday. I was just talking about this, and now I can't remember. Um, so I mean, you could give vague trailers and not give away your story. It's just you got to be good about it, and the company that you hire just has to do a better job and make sure that everything's copacetic and everybody agrees and they're on the same page by the time the movie's released. Mm, I don't know. This next one, wrong cookie jar. So if you know Sam Jackson, please have him tweet us. I would love to get cursed out by him. Fans were warning Mr. Sam Jackson. They were, I don't know why people watch another person's Twitter account, but he was spotted liking hardcore porn on Twitter. This comes to us from Unilad on the 22nd of December. The fans were issuing an urgent warning to him after his Twitter account was spotted liking hardcore porn. Um, 74. Let the man like porn. He's an adult. Like seriously. And then some of the tweets from at not Navi lol. No, at Samuel Jackson. Your likes are public. Owen at underscore Owen 1878 posted at Samuel L. Jackson. Hi mate, letting you know your likes are public and everyone can see them. So I guess there was a black dot panda post that he liked back in July. I mean, we don't get the full picture, but I mean, you could probably check out if it hasn't been changed back. Um, who cares? He's an adult, and if he wants to like porn on Twitter, let him. Like seriously, shame on you guys. Just shut up and let him do what he his thing, and then question it later. Our next story is Mars Bar. This is kind of on our sciency side, um, nerd science. And scientists have found first signs of a planet beyond our galaxy, um, transiting a star outside the Milky Way. And it's basically could be that it's what could be the first ever planet detected in another galaxy. Um, and it's in the Messier 51 galaxy located 28 million light years away from the Milky Way. Um, they detected a dip in brightness in the luminous whirlpool system used by the Chandra X-ray telescope to observe transits. Um, a lot of nerd shit. Anyway, first planet detected outside of our galaxy, and it could be exciting. Um, we're still a long time from getting out there, so more news on this in about a million years. I'm not going to be alive to see us traveling to that planet. And finally, this was an interesting story that I wanted to share. And, rumors and innuendos, and you know how that always happens. But he is Iron Man. So the rumor is that Robert Downey Jr. is coming back to the MCU verse, returning with a cameo in Avengers: Secret War. Now, there's this whole theory, rumor, whatever you want to call it, that he'll be because Steve Rogers is still the holder of the Soul Stone. He has links to those that are in the beyond, and so we might get a brief cameo of Tony Stark and all those others that have died in previous movies, like maybe Vision, Black Widow, Aunt May. Um, who else has died? Peggy. Um, that's the rumor that Captain America or Steve Rogers will play a key to that, because even though he's old, he still is the protector of the Soul Stone forever, because that's the only stone that you can't put back. So we'll see. Or maybe it's a who knows. At this point, everything's a rumor, and until it's confirmed, um, we will keep you filled. But I thought it would be interesting to bring that up, because do you guys think it diminishes the way that he died in Avengers Infinity Wars? Everybody sobbed, everybody cried. It was a heart touching moment. His funeral was heart touching, and then now he's back. Or if he's back as a flashback, that's different. If he's back as another universe, that's different. If it's just that he's come back from the dead, like his spirit, whatever, that might be touching too. We don't know. Um, Maybe giving advice to Riri Williams in her Ironheart suit. I don't know. But that's all that we got for today. So I want to thank you guys for watching, taking the time um, to sit down and watch us, taking 40 minutes out of your lives. I really do appreciate it. And so, without further ado, from all of us to all of you, all I'm drinking is water because it's 1:48. Drink up, bitches. And don't forget to watch us this Saturday, please.